Armen Georgian in the AfD HQ. We've also got Nick still with us. Nick's also in Berlin as well. Nick Holdsworth, our correspondent at the Conservative HQ. Armen, just listening to that, the power that the AfD have now as the second biggest party. Just talk us through the ability that they could have here of essentially upsetting any of Friedrich Merz's plans as a blocking party.
Yeah, I actually spoke to an AfD source on that very question a few moments ago, Gavin. Unfortunately, I can't get into the building, but we were speaking on the phone. The first thing he said was that this is an outstanding result, and of course, he was alluding to the fact that the vote share of the AfD has doubled from the last election. In fact, we now have updated projections. The two big German broadcasters are saying 19.9% or 20.9. So basically, we're as an average of those two, we're just over 20%. But he was saying to me, well, despite the fact that he believed it was outstanding, that he said we could have hoped for a bit more, maybe 22, 23%, because that could have meant having more influence in the various committees in the Bundestag, in the German parliament, and obviously then to have more impact on the national conversation, particularly on crime and related issues, immigration, of course, those two having been very big themes in the closing stages of this campaign with this series of knife attacks or stabbings that we've seen around Germany, one that happened in Berlin actually just 2 days ago. I think he was sort of happy, but also had been hoping for more, because the mood of the party in the last couple of days was that it was really on a roll. The opinion polls, particularly the Forza poll, had the AfD potentially on a little bit more than what the projections are saying right now. But this contact of mine was also saying we still have to be a little bit careful, because we don't know exactly what's going to happen with the smaller parties yet. We don't have the final results, and so we'll have to see if they enter the Bundestag and what the ultimate composition is going to be.
Armen, have you got a flask of tea or coffee with you? It looks very, very cold where you are.
It's not too bad, if I'm honest. The wind has dropped. I mean, when the wind gets up, it's a real killer. But right now, it's a little bit less windy.
Okay.
Less wind chill.
Armen, it's always worth it. Thank you. Great to hear you, despite the cold.